Carolina down to 1 timeout remaining. Running play, Charbonnet trying to get to the edge and does. Charbonnet trucks a man. He got Sam Franklin Jr.
Both backs on the field, Walker going one way, Charbonnet the other, and this is what you're talking about. Watch the finish. He's out of bounds, but that's what running back coaches preach all the time. Chad Morton, now their running backs coach. Oh, he's going to love that. That's a big check mark in his favor.
Pretty much what we saw 11 days ago with San Francisco.
Here's Charbonnet over the right side. Charbonnet just cutting right through this Giants defense.
Hey, I love that pick. But watch this hole. And there's nobody that even gets a hand on him until he's to the third level.
Jason Pinnock, who took over for Julian Love.
Good job on the low snap. They got it to Charbonnet, who breaks free into Cleveland territory, down inside the 45.
Really nice job by the offensive line of the Seattle Seahawks. Just a body on a body.
Trying to convert. It's Charbonnet. And finally, Seattle moves the chains after 7 consecutive Cleveland stops on third down. Charbonnet on 3rd and short keeps the drive going.
Just completely secures that edge for Zach Charbonnet.
Lock it in motion. It's Charbonnet again. Good footwork and a good burst. And down inside the Cleveland 40-yard line.
You've got to honor Geno Smith, right? Watch what 99 Zadarius Smith, just that little bit right there. That allows Zach Charbonnet to get back inside and get the big run. If he recognizes that Geno Smith doesn't have that football, he can squeeze that. He's probably going to make a tackle.
Ready for a little pressure on Geno.
As Laura told us, nobody bounces back better than a Pete Carroll team. As Charbonnet into the secondary with a first down and more. Down to the 33-yard line. Now that second timeout used by Seattle after the 12-yard run.
You see just 6 inside. And he knew we had great numbers for the run. And they were matching that coverage, so you see those backers widen. Look at Charbonnet.
4th defensive pass interference call of the year against Gilmore. 1st and goal. Charbonnet, he gets into the end zone. So the Seahawks leading the Seattle Seahawks 17-14. Charbonnet, his best run of the night.
You'll see him up at the top, 72 come down. He'll help collapse that right side with Bradford. And that allows the Polars to be able to come around. And look at that. You just talked about how he doesn't have a ton of yards, but they're starting to wear.
Or not, we'll see.
Maybe.
Yep, one more play. Little flip out here. Charbonnet, tons of room. And the quarter will end with Charbonnet setting 28-27 Seahawks on Thursday Night Football.
Of course, Geno won that battle and went on to be Comeback Player of the Year.
And now an opportunity. Charbonnet cutting back. Oh, great move. Zach Charbonnet in the open field and inside the 40. Last week he's got 23 here.
Yeah, watch this. I mean, he's doing his best. Christian McCaffrey here. Watch this cut. So he wants to take it out and then gets Dre Greenlaw kind of lunging, sticks his right foot in the ground, and then that's where he's a little bit different. He's a run-through contact guy. You can see he's a big, physical, strong runner.
Here's a flip to Charbonnet, left side, gets a good lead block, big space, first down and more, and he's down around the 15.
Watch the job here on the edge. Derek Young, number 83, he gets that's what starts it. It's called pin and pull. You're going to try to pull offensive linemen out on the perimeter. See Cross, he leads on Ambry Thomas. Years ago, Ambry Thomas would be allowed to take out Cross's leg.
Kick team.
And on 3rd and 1, the handoff. Charbonnet with room. Charbonnet tripped up an ankle tackle near the 32-yard line.
But you're going to see this backside cut by Charbonnet when this whole thing gets collapsed. David Collins goes down inside. Chris Barnes, 51, unable to get there, and Charbonnet makes the most of it. I mean, they're sitting pretty for a field goal kick here.